The best way to start off a new year and the best way to start it off fresh is to start off with a bit of organization. In this video, I'm going to show you guys some of the organization things that I've done over the last couple weeks, as well as some of the things that I've already had in place and a lot of my Amazon favorites. 90% of the things I'm showing you, I got from Amazon. I want to start off with these drawers that I have over here. I kept a lot of my kitchen utensils in these drawers. I'm embarrassed to show you exactly how messy they were. I had a lot of mixed matched kitchen utensils that I've kind of collected over the years. If you're new to my channel, I've been in this apartment for about 6 years. So I have started collecting things as I've gone to Home Goods and as I've gone to all the stores, TJ Maxx, Bed Bath & Beyond, all those places. And I've just kind of collected things that I felt like I needed at the time, but nothing matched. Eventually I got to a point where I didn't like that anymore. I went on Amazon and I bought these bamboo dividers. I needed better organization in this drawer. The little containers that I had just weren't big enough and didn't suit what I needed for these larger kitchen utensils. So I bought these bamboo dividers that are retractable, so they have a spring in it, so you can kind of fit it to most size drawers. So I just put them out vertically in my drawer. It allowed me to put my new matching silicone utensil set that I got from Amazon. These spatulas that I got, they are beautiful. They're pretty and they all match, and the silicone portion is really amazing. I think it's really good quality. The part that I'm not all the way sold on is the wood portion. These are not dishwasher safe, even though the description said that they were. They're absolutely not. So don't put these in the dishwasher. They must be hand washed. And even hand washing in hot water can start to remove some of the coating that's on the handles. So my next project that you guys probably won't see, but I'll be coating a lot of these handles myself with like a poly coat or like some kind of wood sealer. That way I can keep them a lot longer. I did switch out my yellow and green lime squeezer because yuck. There's no yellow and green in my apartment and I couldn't keep that in this drawer. So I went on Amazon and I found this lime squeezer that's all black. You can't get much better than this when you're looking for an aesthetic and you find it. To stick with the wood aesthetic that I have going on in here, I wanted a lot more kitchen tools, I would say. Like, you know, your whisk, your can opener, your cheese grater. This was really, really affordable. And it's affordable for a reason. So these, I think are aesthetically pleasing. I haven't overly used them that much. They are very light and it gives me the impression that they may not last too long. So they may not hold up in a rigorous environment. Aesthetically, I love it. That's all I can say. So that's pretty much that drawer. And then I moved over to this drawer over here. I had a metal utensil organizer and it just did not work for me because all of my utensils would always slide all over the place every time the drawer opened. And it was just really clunky and loud. So I switched to this bamboo divider that also extends to fit other drawers, which I really liked. It looked so good with all of my gold utensils. I had silver utensils a couple months ago and I switched them all out to these gold utensils and I absolutely love them. They've been holding up pretty well. There's only one fork in here that's starting to fade a little bit. I use the forks a lot more often. I also got these teaspoons. Now these literally stole my life. I loved everything about this. So these little gold teaspoons, they are different finish from the rest of my utensils, but you know, it doesn't really bother me too much. But because I've been sick lately, fun fact, I've been sick for 3 months. I've caught everything but COVID, but I've been drinking a lot of tea. I've been going through coffee mugs and stirrers like crazy. So I bought these on Amazon and I love these because they literally just hang on the side of your cup. Again, stole my life. Also from Amazon, I bought these glass drawers. I've been drinking out of straws for a while now, but most of my straws are either metal or plastic. They're reusable, but I can't always see through them and it skeeves me out. I just keep them here in this drawer. So if you didn't notice, I did remove some of the items that I had in this drawer because they were just taking up a lot of space. So I had my measuring cups in this drawer and they were rather large for the storage that I had here. So what I did was take advantage of some of my vertical space. So if you guys don't know, or if you don't follow my Instagram, I'm a baker. I bake a lot. I bake a lot of cakes. A lot of cakes. I have a baking cabinet. I had actually seen this on an Amazon review when I was looking for these specific measuring cups as well as measuring spoons. And I seen somebody put this in a cabinet and then they also used a conversion chart that they put up at the top. Fell in love with that idea and then I found it on Pinterest, fully committed. So the reason why I think this is apartment friendly is because all of this vinyl is removable. So I put this vinyl up here using my Cricut. I put all these measurements out on the doors, what each one is, and then I did a kitchen conversions at the top. But I do love how this turned out. I used little hooks that I got, I think from actually Target. These measuring cups are also from Target, but I also saw them on Amazon as well. For those of you who are not new, you will probably have seen this a couple of times at this point, but I do have a lot of new subscribers, and if you are new, you are probably not aware or have not seen my cabinet organization. I've done a whole video about this cabinet organization, and some of the recent changes that I've made were to these bamboo glass spice jars that I got from Amazon. The newest update that I've done in here was switch out the tiered riser that I had in here before. I had a plastic one before, I think that I got from like Home Goods, but I switched it out for this bamboo one to keep with the bamboo aesthetic of all of the jars, and I got that from Walmart actually, but I'm pretty sure I can link a similar one that I found on Amazon. The next thing that I want to show you guys is this zero water filter. It's not really organization, but I think it's a good idea to conserve on bottles. So I've stopped buying water bottles and I bought this zero water filter. I've done a lot of research specifically for this water filter because I originally had a Brita and I returned it when I realized that the Brita does nothing but filter out taste. After doing research, I learned that this zero water filter actually does a total dissolvable test. So it'll filter out, I think 99.6% of total dissolvable solids in your water. I have two glasses here that I want to show you guys. One is a tap water glass. So the tap water that comes out of my faucet is usually around 55 or 60 to 70 in total dissolvable solids. And then when I use this filter, it completely zeroes it out and I have fresh, clean water. But because this isn't aesthetically pleasing like I would love it to be, and I also don't drink cold water, I have it for guests, for people who love cold water, but personally me, I'm not a cold water fan. I like an ambient type of water. I use that water filter to fill up these water bottles that I got from IKEA. I've labeled them myself using my Cricut. Everything that you see here that has labels on it, I've done myself with my Cricut machine. I like leaving two of these on my counter, these water bottles, and I like filling them up with zero water. I've labeled them as zero water. So if people come over, they have the choice of like ambient water or they have the choice of cold water. But the cold water is in the refrigerator and it looks ugly, so you won't see it on my counter. I think the water bottles add a nice aesthetic to the counter. I would love to kind of hide my knives away in a drawer, but I don't have that many drawers to choose from. So I have to keep my knife set out on my cabinet, but I was looking for a more aesthetically pleasing way of keeping them out on my cabinet. I got this from Amazon. It is a see-through, all matte black knife set. All knives are sharp when you first get them. 100%, that's probably the case. But for me, they've been super sharp. So I've used them often throughout while cooking in my kitchen, and they've been super, super sharp. But I do love the fact that these haven't faded in the dishwasher. They haven't dulled yet. I mean, I've only had it for about a month or so I don't know if it's had enough time to dull. But putting them in the dishwasher and making sure that they didn't fade was like the number one thing for me. Because if they're going to be on display and they can't hold up their coatings, then it was a waste of a purchase. But at the end of the day, they've been holding up really well, and I really love the aesthetic. It is matte black, and it matches a lot of the finishes that I have between the matte black, silver, and white. Okay, so another thing that I absolutely love, I love this sign that I picked up from Amazon. It is just a magnet that goes on top of your washing machine. For me, I know that sometimes I will load a dishwasher, and if it's not full, I'm not gonna run it. I don't see the sense in wasting water, money, and energy if my dishwasher's not full. But there are times when I do come into the kitchen and I might go into the dishwasher, or somebody else might go into the dishwasher and they might grab a dish. All of my dishes are rinsed, sometimes even washed fully before I put them into the dishwasher. So sometimes even I forget if my dishes are fully clean or not, or gone through the cycles. Because as soon as I load the dishes, I either put it on dirty if I'm not setting it on, or I put it on clean if I am setting it on. So when it finishes, I know that this set that I've loaded is officially clean. The last things that I want to show you is just some of my under the cabinet kitchen storage. These are things that I've had for a long time. I would say a couple years at this point. But I used this paper towel roll that I got from Dollar Tree, I believe. I think it was pretty cheap, just $1. And again, it's the aspect of using vertical storage. If you don't have a whole bunch of storage under your kitchen cabinet, sometimes utilizing the cabinets themselves as storage is a good way to get things off the floor. So I like this because I hang up my most used cleaning products as well as my gloves. And then on this side of the cabinet, again, including vertical storage, which is sometimes what we forget, that we can do vertical storage. I got this 2-tiered metal drawer from Amazon, and I love it again because I'm able to get things off the floor and add more storage into the unit. That is pretty old though, I've had that for a bit. but I did want to show it to you guys in case you're looking for a better solution for organizing under your kitchen sink. Okay, so that brings me to the end of this video. I hope something in here was helpful and something in here was useful for you. Like I mentioned, I'm going to link everything down below that I've used. I've been talking about doing a refrigerator organization video. I've had my refrigerator organized for a while, but I have some new ideas in mind that I kind of want to jump at and redo in here. If you guys want to see a refrigerator organization video, get this video to 2,000 likes and we can get that video up. All right, so essentially that's all. If you like the video, like I said, like the video, and I will catch you guys in my next one. Peace.